agencies of the state conducting taxable activities are required to register for VAT. I'm Tiffany Rodias. Let's talk tax. The Value-Added Tax Act defines taxable activity as an activity carried on continuously or regularly by a person, whether or not for profit, that involves the supply of taxable goods and services to any other person for consideration.
I did not know that.
Section 11 of the Value-Added Tax Act outlines the eligibility for registration for VAT. Section 6 in particular states the state, an agency of the state, or a local authority that carries on taxable activity is required to apply for registration from the date of commencement of that activity.
But what he was trying to say is, listen, everybody has to pay taxes.
So if the state, an agency of the state, or a local authority issues a contract for construction of roads or imports goods or even procure a good or service, they will be subjected to VAT at the standard rate of 14%.
Get in, loser, we're going shop.
However, VAT will not be applied to goods or services that are categorized as zero-rated or exempted. Additionally, if the state, an agency of the state, or a local authority acquires goods or services using money from a donor agency, they will not have to pay VAT.
Watch me.
VAT payments made by the state or an agency of the state cannot be recovered unless it is attributed to a taxable activity supplied by the state. Talk Tax will return after these messages. If you are a person with a disability and you are purchasing a vehicle designed for your use, here's some good news. You will be exempt from paying VAT and excise tax for that vehicle. It gets better. If you are converting a vehicle to be used by a person with a disability, that vehicle is also exempted from excise tax and VAT. This will have to be done to the satisfaction of the Commissioner General of the GRA. Welcome back to Talk Tax. We're discussing VAT and the state. We just learned that the state, an agency of the state or a local authority, is subjected to VAT when it comes to purchases. But does the state charge VAT?
You know, that's a really good question.
In accordance with Schedule 2, Paragraph 1E and F of the VAT Act, all goods and services by the state or an agency of the state shall not be subjected to VAT.
That's what I'm talking about!
For example, no VAT is to be charged on birth certificates, death certificates, marriage certificates, licenses and registration, affidavits, power of attorney, deed polls, and national CSME certificates provided by the state, an agency of the state, local authority, budget agency, etc.
Ah, super duper! That's nice! Way to go! Neato, gang!
Yes.
Boy, man, that is good news.
If you would like more information on VAT and items that are zero-rated or exempted from VAT, visit our website. You can also call Tax Advisory Services for more information. Don't forget you can find GRA on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube.